Hey guys, welcome back. So now I just got the Vigilante, and personally I've heard some mixed reviews about it, but I really feel like I needed to do a video just kind of telling people what really to expect from this vehicle, and give my opinion on if it deserves to be the Batmobile of GTA 5. And I'm going to do a rundown of the specs first, and give you an idea of what it can and can't do. Then after that I'll kind of determine whether it deserves that title or not. So now first off, this vehicle is huge, so using it as a battering ram is just ideal for against pretty much any vehicle. I had to test it out here first on a Gestapo mission just to make sure I wouldn't, destroy the bus or anything. But it is a quick one-hitter quitter. And that's one of the first things I love about this vehicle, is that you can take it on missions, and it's not like one of your special work vehicles that are only good in like your public session. But hopefully that'll change soon, a lot like the war stock vehicles, how we can park them in the garage now. And this vehicle is purchased in war stock, currently going for around 3.7, 3.8 mil, which is mad pricey. Like sometimes I feel like you gotta have a full-time job in this game to afford some of this stuff. But coming fresh out of war stock, it does not come with the missiles, and you have to have a mobile operations center to add those on. And of course, before you get your mobile operations center, you gotta have a bunker. But the bunker update came out a while back, so most of you guys probably already got that. But yeah, as far as ramming regular vehicles, like this thing handles them like it's nothing. And it does that while taking minimal damage. And in the open road, speed-wise, this is now the fastest vehicle. And previously it was your Pfister 811, right behind that was like your Bravado Banshee, and they were like 1 mile per hour apart. And then next to that, third was like your Grotti X80. And the three of those are real close because they'll generally get you around 133 miles an hour, maybe 135 on a straightaway, and a little closer to 140, possibly on downhill or something. But the Vigilante blows them all out the water, going up to 170 miles an hour. Like, that's insane. There's no land vehicles keeping up with that. And of course it does slow you down a little bit if you get somebody caught in the intake, But when you're a Vigilante in GTA, stuff like that just happens sometimes. But part of that top speed has a lot to do with the propulsion reset being the quickest on this vehicle. It takes like 2 seconds before you get another boost. And the Oppressor, the bike, is close, but it's like 3 seconds, 3.5, somewhere around there. But because it is that much faster, you can't use it in races. They'll probably make some exclusive race where everybody has the same vehicle, but that'll be about it. So now the next thing is these missiles, man. Their locking range is ridiculous, which will help out for another reason I'll mention in a minute. But not only do they lock far, they lock quick, and they will zigzag around a lot of stuff to get to what it's locked on. But so now, as far as some of the cons for this vehicle, like, you do not want to get it destroyed. I had a little moment one time when GTA glitched out online, and I figured, why not test this now to see how many missiles it takes to destroy it. And this was the crazy disappointing part, because this is the Batmobile, and in order to take it out, it only took 1 missile. Like, that's it, and the vehicle's destroyed. And I understand that Rockstar has a thing about vehicles and trying not to make some not too OP over others, but this is the Batmobile, and it's almost $4 million for it. So at least make it 2 missiles to be able to destroy it, and for like the first one, when you get hit, you hear it beeping telling you to get out. Like, to me, that would have made a lot more sense. But nah, it's just 1 missile and you're done. Which takes me to the next point. When you call Moore's Mutual to replace this vehicle, it is $20,000, which is like a Los Santos connection mission. Gone. Every time. But I guess if you're attacking somebody and you really want them to destroy your vehicle so you can hurt their pockets, I guess that would be like a hidden weapon in itself. But if you order this vehicle and it's destroyed too quick, you're stuck waiting another 4 or 5 minutes for the next one to come, which also sucks. Interior is nice. Seeing all these knobs and switches makes me wish that you could upgrade the weaponry a lot more, because there's way more buttons inside of here than the actual functionality of what the vehicle can do. Like, I do think it would be nice, like, in addition to the weapons that it has or it comes with, that if they did an upgrade where you could take it in your MOC and add additional weapons that you unlocked in your research, like dropping mines or tossing bombs out the back, it just in a way makes it feel like the Tampa has a bit more weapons than the Vigilante. But I also like when you look in the vehicle at night, the seatbelts light up, which is cosmetic of course, but oh, that reminds me that your windows are not bulletproof. And so now, in my opinion, on PC, that's not much of a problem, because most any session you hop in is going to be free aim. But on Xbox or PlayStation, a lot of those group sessions are using aim assist, which makes you a lot easier to target inside of the vehicle. So definitely keep that in mind before you come rolling up on somebody. But creeping up on people is made a little bit easier, because if you notice on the bottom left on the map, the Vigilante shows up as a regular vehicle. and not like some crazy Batmobile that'll scare people away. But going back to the missiles, they're like Darkseid's Omega beams. Like, they will fly around obstructions and find their target. And they're very similar to what you get in your Ruiner or your Oppressor, just that the Ruiner will give you 8 of these missiles, the Oppressor will give you 20, but this one comes with 30. Yes, 30 missiles. And like I said, they're not the regular joints. They are the run around everything and find where you are and kill you missiles. And before I forget, as a huge warning to anybody getting this vehicle, you have to know that this vehicle is terrible on off-road. Look at how quick it stops, that missile. But yeah, as far as handles on off-road, this vehicle is just it's a nightmare. And if you are off-road shooting missiles, I just want to let you know that that is borderline suicide, because I can't tell you how many times the ground in front of me has curved up too steep, and not even like a crazy incline or anything like that, but just enough to where I launch a missile and I destroy my own car, which, like I said before, will cost you $20,000, which is literally about twice the amount that I'm making on this mission right now. But yeah, to answer the question if I feel like this is worthy of being the Batmobile in GTA 5, my answer is like, yeah, I guess, because sure, I like it a lot, and if you're thinking about getting it, I'm like, yeah, go for it. If you're a huge fan of the Batmobiles, it's a mixture between your Tim Burton in the front, and then the back end's more of a Christopher Nolan tumbler design, and I really can't wait to test it out in the snow, and I'll definitely let you guys know how that goes. But as far as being to give it your mountaintop shouting approval on the Vigilante being equivalent to your Batmobile, I just can't 100% do that. And I mainly say that because I feel like your Tampa just has more to offer. Your Vigilante is faster, it does have better missiles, but the Tampa has a version of missiles. It also has the guns, it can drop mines, and it also can toss bombs out the back. And on top of that, it has better armor. But those are my thoughts on it, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Like, I definitely love this vehicle, but I feel like it could use a few more tweaks. And they don't even have to be lethal, even if it let out smoke to obstruct somebody's shot, or was capable of going off the grid for a few moments at a time. Just something. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and I'll catch you on the next one. Alright, later.